Hey guys, so this is the first episode of a series that I've been really wanting to try out for a while now. It did start off as something quite different when thinking about it. Initially it came up because it was Download Festival last weekend. But upon recording this, it turned into something kind of different as well. It was just a general sort of almost podcasty kind of thing, but not in real time, so I guess not quite a podcast. So it's named after one of my favourite film quotes of all time.
Some of us have great stories, pretty stories that take place at lakes with boats and friends and noodle salad. Just no one in this car. But a lot of people, that's their story. Good times, noodle salad.
It's exactly that, just talking about good times, and I think that's exactly what we need to do in these times that we are all faced with at the moment. Very special first episode. I have a very special guest. I'm sure all you guys are going to love him just as much as I do. He's one of my favourite people. His name's Ally Swan. We've met each other at school and we've gone to gigs aplenty since then, festivals. Focus on the positive. So here we go, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. This is episode 1 of Good Times, Noodle Salad. What? Good times, noodle salad. Good times, noodle salad. Good times, noodle salad. Terrible.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you, sir. How are
Good.
you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well. You look very dapper.
Oh, well, I've got my connection, haven't I? I'm shooting my polo.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, mate, I'm alright. Just going a bit fucking mental, you know?
Yeah.
Just being kind of stuck inside and that, innit?
Oh, it's just it's a bit depressing, really, isn't it?
I know, just like, oh, your festival's been cancelled.
Yeah.
Did you have tickets for Download this year?
I did, yeah. I know. I sent an email basically saying if you want to either cancel and just get a full refund or reschedule for next year.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what Boomtown did.
Oh, really?
But they were a bit more like, please, you know, like leave it till next year, please. Because I think they're much more like an independent festival.
Yeah.
I don't know about Download actually.
Mm.
They must, you know, if they're part, because there is some mad.
Yeah. It's just such a crazy time, right?
I don't know.
Unprecedented, as the news would say.
Unprecedented news. It's all gone Pete's on.
It really has.
It's just. Oh, that's what. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm going to fish you around.
It's alright. Do a little skew if you think.
I wasn't upside down, was I?
No, you were fine.
Okay.
I mean, I was kind of like thinking about because everything's been cancelled and everything, so it's quite easy to get down in the dumps about it, but I thought it'd be a good...
I know, mate.
Yeah. But it's just, haven't really experienced anything like this before, so it's a bit...
No, it's weird, because it's just like... You know, you've probably been to a festival like every year for like 10 years or something.
Yeah, I mean, the kicker about it is that I didn't actually go to one last year.
Oh,
So I was proper excited this year.
Oh, no!
Savage.
Well, at least you won't make that mistake again.
Yeah. Just in case some sort of pandemic hits the world the following year.
Yeah, exactly. No, Boomtown.
Boomtown.
Which is kind of, I guess, yeah, kind of similar. But
Yeah.
it's more mad when it's sick, and I want to go again.
Yeah.
Going again. I'm pissed off that I'm not going this year. But I was like, alright, yeah, fair enough. Thanks for, like, you know, not putting me in danger.
Well, I
My family.
we're healthy, I suppose. We've got our health.
Exactly.
It's what
That's the worst bit about it. The whole point of going to a festival is to get unhealthy. Because you drink all the time, you know. You come back ill.
Yeah.
You know, you have festival flu.
Yeah. There was part of me that was kind of like, I was hoping that the festivals would just still go on. And even when it got to like May time or like late April and it hadn't been announced they were cancelled, I was like, it could happen. It could happen still.
It could happen.
But they're already not the healthiest places.
Yeah, fucking social distancing mosh pit. Fuck off.
I should not be adhering to the rules there.
I did see something though where some company made up, basically, they mocked up a spacesuit that you could go raving in.
Oh, really?
I did think though, big hula hoops. Just give everyone a big hula hoop.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a 2 metre hula hoop.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
You know.
That's a fantastic idea.
You know, you just got to bump about.
Yeah. Should advertise it. Maybe festivals will go ahead if we advertise this thing. I endorse the 2 metre hoop thing.
It's a circle for kids. For kids. Have you seen Electric Dreams? It's like a...
Oh, is that a series?
It's kind of, like Black Mirror-y.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I saw it.
It's worth a watch. I think it's better than Black Mirror because it's like I've not finished it, but so far, like only one episode has been about the phones. Every episode of fucking Black Mirror.
Yeah. They started to go with that motif for a while.
Vigi games. I have been smashing out Pokemon, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, really? Oh,
that's what I've been playing. It makes me feel, it gives me nostalgic feelings of a world when I was safe.
Yeah.
And, you know,
back when it was...
to worry about things.
Yeah, exactly. I've been starting to play the Resident Evil series.
Okay.
Yeah, because
with the new ones.
Yeah, like the remastered ones.
The remastered, they do look pretty tasty.
Yeah, I've only done like an hour. I say I've started playing them. I've played an hour of the first one.
No, I don't think they were ever really my thing. It's all like, to be honest with you, I don't really like scary things. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like jump scares and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like scary movies, really.
No, jump scares piss me off a bit. I'm happy
because they always get me, and I know they're going to fucking get me.
They're so cheap but effective.
I'm not simply ineffective.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I can't remember who I was speaking to, but they were like, they ended up watching like a fucking video of someone being like an autopsy.
Oh,
what are you doing? Why are you putting that in your brain? Stop it!
Why did you willingly do that?
Why would you do that? Although I might have ordered a comic book called Crossed. Apparently it's really fucked up, so...
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? I might have like PTSD the next time I see it.
I've been crossed.
And that's what I've been doing. I've started like halfway through Watchmen in a minute.
Oh, the series?
Yeah. No, the book.
The original source.
Comic book.
Yeah.
It's good, I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I remember Harrison talking about it back in the day. Saying how epic it was. I never watched Game of Thrones or Walking Dead just because I never got round to it. But
it's way too late. I watched the first couple of series of Game of Thrones. I watched them with Bex actually. Obviously years ago.
Yeah.
And then I think apparently I got out when it was still good, so I'm not even upset about it.
Oh yeah.
Like
You
It's
left
still
on a
like
high.
an okay show in my head.
Yeah.
Everyone else hates it.
You left on a
So
high.
I'm like, fuck you. But yeah, I love The Walking Dead. But to be honest with you, from like the next series, you could start watching The Walking Dead and you'll catch up.
Oh, really?
It's
pretty easy
it's
to
just
follow.
like, it's just so, I love it though. It's just so stupid and camp.
Yeah.
Like, there are like 3 or 4 series in the middle where I haven't even watched them.
Mm.
And then I just started again.
And you followed it alright.
Yeah, I was like, well, they're saying that the Fear the Walking Dead, that's really good.
Oh, okay.
Have you got Prime?
I haven't, no. So I'm a Netflix man.
I'm a Netflix fan.
I don't know why I'm elite to that though. I can use other services.
Other services are available.
Mm.
Watch Fear the Walking Dead because it's quite good actually. It's really different.
Oh, okay.
Like, because it's not really. It's like set in the same world as the comic book and the other one, but it's like completely different characters for the most part.
Sounds good. I loved they did. I don't know if you ever played the video games of them that Telltale Games did.
Oh yeah, fucking Telltale Games.
That was so good. I loved those games.
Yeah. No, they were good. I remember. Yeah, I think I sat and played with. I think I played them when I was at uni with a mate. We just kind of. What did I? Fuck knows.
Yeah.
I've definitely watched a Let's Play anyway.
Yeah. And that's basically like playing it, so.
Well, yeah, it kind of is really. It's like a movie, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
But like, it's so. Yeah.
Hmm.
And then they went out of business, didn't they?
I don't think they've done anything for a while.
Yeah, Telltale. Yeah, they went out of business. They just shut the bed.
Yeah. Shat it hard. Because they did a Guardians of the Galaxy one.
Oh yeah.
Which was a few years ago.
You don't like those stupid fucking Marvel movies, do you, Darlo?
I like Marvel movies.
Fox.
Infinity War's just a modern classic.
Oh.
Sorry, why are you not a fan?
No, not really.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I think some of them alright.
Yeah.
But
I went through a phase, like, around when, like, between Iron Man 2 and 3, I was just really uninterested around that sort of period for some reason. And then Ant-Man came out and I was back on board.
Oh, is that what got you back in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good humour.
I just don't really like that they're not like films almost.
Because they're all part
You
of the
can't just watch one randomly and know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
You know?
It's like
And let's be honest, the action is pretty piss poor. Let's be honest. Like them throwing punches and shit.
Yeah.
And it kind of like bounces off a wall. Wow.
Wow. That is the noise, isn't it?
I want to like ruin something that you enjoy. But...
No. Oh, I mean, I watched... Sam and I watched all the Transformers films recently.
Oh, mate. They're modern classics.
Yeah.
I think I've only seen the Shia LaBeouf canon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shia
I've only seen
LaBeouf?
that.
Yeah. The trilogy.
The trilogy, exactly.
The Mark Wahlberg ones after were pretty good.
Isn't there one where it's
Well,
like
the last
knights and shit? And they like go back in time or something?
Yeah, I can't remember. I only watched it recently. I think
just
so.
like been there forever. I think I just prefer DC just because I'm like all dark and moody.
They are more edgy.
Edgy,
yeah. I've really if you haven't seen Birds of Prey this year, the Harley Quinn one, that's proper.
No,
worth
I
a watch.
haven't. I didn't see Suicide Squad either.
Okay, Suicide Squad was alright.
Oh, can I miss Suicide Squad and just
Yeah, watch? I think so.
Who plays Harley Quinn?
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, she's really
How the
good.
fuck did they convince her to do that, man?
I think it's become a bit of a baby a bit, because like with Birds of Prey, she's like produced it as well and proper like
Oh,
got
really?
into it, yeah.
Oh, that's why, because they offered her a producer credit.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah,
bad at remembering festivals.
Mm.
Because I remember some. I can't remember what band it was again.
Mm.
But I remember saying to you once, "Oh yeah, I'd love to see them," and you just kind of turned to me and went, "You have seen them, you fucking idiot." What are you talking about?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah.
I think our first festival was Reading, wasn't it? I want to say.
Yes, our first festival was Reading.
2012.
I think our first gig together was the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Dizzy Rascal.
Of course it was, yeah.
The Wombats. And Reverend and the Makers.
Reverend and the Makers, yeah.
Yeah.
Bassline. Bwah, bwah, bwah.
And he was just showing off his little belly button.
His snail trail. That was so weird. But he was owning it. He was on the stage. He was like, no one else is on the stage, so fuck it.
Yeah, no. You're all over there. You're on the wrong side of the barrier. I can do what I want.
Exactly.
I think that is the best bit about festivals, especially. It's just bumping into randomers.
Yeah.
Whether you know them or not, you will just bump into people and just have a weird little chat with them for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you'll be like, right, we're going off.
Yeah.
Bye.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Yeah, go ahead. Have a good time.
Yeah, you just kind of just drifting apart, man.
Yeah.
I love it. Just the random chats you end up in.
Yeah.
It's some numpty like, or just the random like, you know, some numpty's like, do you know where whatever stage is?
Yeah.
And you kind of go, oh, who's on there?
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, fuck it, let's go there.
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
Gang, new team.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's part of the magic, man. But
And I think that's why I really liked Boomtown, because I remember I was just like, I'm seeing Cancer Bats, and I'm seeing Crossfade. I don't care what anyone else fucking says.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I don't care who else is on. This is what I am doing.
Yeah.
You know, and then people were just like, oh yeah, we'll come along, kind of thing. And just showing them this mad new kind of music and stuff. And they were like, it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Although not enough people came to see Cancer Bats.
Oh, really? I suppose they're an interesting band.
Crossfade had... There was Crossfade and Napalm Death.
Oh,
where it was
mate.
There were loads of people in there.
Yeah.
Fucking Napalm Death is sick.
Oh.
I was like, what?
I've not seen them. I'd love to see
it
them.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And it was just funny, because obviously I didn't really know any of the songs. It was just like, we probably had a conversation about Napalm Death at some point.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'll do it for Darlo.
Yes!
Do it for Darlo!
I'm proud by Ally Swan Napalm Death.
And it was just funny, because I didn't know any of the lyrics. I couldn't understand a fucking word of it, to be honest with you. Like, I just remember he stopped and he was just like, yeah, this one's about all like the violence and stuff in society or something. I can't remember.
Yeah. It
was about nuclear weapons or something.
Yeah.
And he just kicks off, and it's just a tone coming out of his mouth. Like, fair enough, mate.
Yeah. He's very politically active with his grunts.
I feel very well informed right now.
Yeah.
About the way that you feel about this.
Yeah.
I know that you're angry.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else.
But the injustice, that's what's important.
The injustice.
Yeah. He's into
I really like Napalm Death.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to a little bit to them.
Mm.
I don't know, I still haven't managed to convince someone to pay for Spotify for me. So, you know.
Well, sometimes it's better than, because although you occasionally get songs that are just great and bangers, sometimes an album makes it richer as well. And like certain songs that you think, not too fussed about that one, but in the context of the album, like the whole listening, it sounds even better.
Yeah. What was the Avatar album about? Like the owl and the eagle fighting.
Oh, Feathers and Flesh.
Yeah, Feathers and Flesh.
Yeah,
sick.
It's a great concept album.
Listen to like this weird story, for like an hour. It's like a short story.
Yeah.
With some sick licks on the old guitar.
I remember the first time I listened to that. I was the night before I was up visiting you in Cambridge. And we were talking about it, I think, and I think it had like literally come out that day, that album. And,
okay.
Yeah, and the following day, I think I had to get back for work on the night shift or something. But I came back and instead of going straight home, I just went to, I think it was HMV or somewhere, and bought the album, and I wanted to listen to that first before I went to work. And it was such a good experience. Because I think of that album with that night that we went out in Cambridge as well, just because it reminds me of,
Aww.
Yeah. It's all about the memories, man.
I think that is the last gig I went to, actually, which was like over a year ago.
Really?
Yeah, like the last gig. I've been like raving, but I think the last gig I went to was
Avatar.
At Avatar gig.
It was Shepherd's Bush, I think.
Shepherd's Bush. Yeah, fuck knows where it was.
Somewhere like that. That was so good.
That's what I love. I'm going to be honest with you, Darlo. That's why I love going to gigs with you, because I don't have to think about how to get there.
Yeah. You just
tell me where to go.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we'll meet. It used to be we'd meet in Letchworth or we'd meet at King's Cross.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to think about it. I just have
exactly.
To
we'll go to a cool pub.
Pick it out.
First world problems and all that. But I think the biggest thing, well, not the biggest thing, but one of the main things I'm worried about post-COVID is kind of like how these social gatherings are going to go, and like, I mean, are festivals even going to be a thing? It's just
I know,
a bit...
mate. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, because I spoke to my friend from uni, and he was kind of saying this. Like, he didn't think that like festivals were going to happen like next year. And I was just like, I can't deal with this bullshit. Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh,
no. The worst is like he does sciencey shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you probably understand this. It's going to be really big going to the pub for for a couple of years, probably for some people.
Probably. Well, even when
they're just going to want to stay away from everyone and not,
Yeah.
Like my brother is a terror for like playing random weird games on the pool table with like 50 fucking people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where you all put a quid in and then whatever happens and shit.
Yeah.
It's like...
Yeah. It's going to be strange. It's going to be a learning curve. Yeah. But anyway, try not to sort of get too down about it.
Yeah, no. I thought we were meant to be being positive.
Yes, we are meant to be being positive. Festivals will happen again. And
they will. They will be just as epic as they have ever been.
Exactly. You came with us on the last Sonisphere, I think, when the Prodigy played.
Yeah, just for the day.
Yeah. That was a good day.
Fucking good.
So good.
And then didn't we see Bam Margera's band then as well?
Yeah. What was the name?
Fuckface Unstoppable or something?
That was it. Fuckface Unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bit bizarre. Very strange.
That was. It was fun though. It was weird.
It was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And actually, that's the bit that I think I miss a lot. The Wednesday to the Thursday maybe, of just sitting around and chatting shit.
Yeah. No schedule. Just
hoping that it doesn't piss with rain.
Oh yeah.
Hoping that someone's got a big tent so you can all jump in there at once.
Yeah.
The
most.
All that good stuff.
I think the most horrendous weather we had was when we saw Slipknot at Download,
Oh.
and it was just torrential rain. I think, I'm pretty sure it was that night, and just our tents were soaked, and
yeah, that was
pretty. That was rough.
You've got to deal with these things, man. You're outdoors. What
Exactly. It's sort of the wild.
You're in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're at Download, you are in the wild. Like, there's dragons attacking you. There's all sorts of mad shit going on.
Yeah.
It's fucking mad.
Dragon!
The best thing about that, though, is taking it to other festivals, because people don't know what the fuck's going on. It's like, what?
Yeah. What the hell are you talking about?
What's people talking about?
Yeah, I completely, still to this day, some of the best 10 minutes of my life was us seeing the Chuckle Brothers up on stage.
Oh my god, the Chuckle Brothers.
That was so good.
And they split the crowd in half. It was like, to me, to you. And we were just shouting that for easily we were shouting that for 5 minutes.
Easily, yeah. And they only had a 10-minute slot and people were like, no, come back. It was so good.
Oh, yeah.
That was mental. And I love, there was this bit when, I can't remember but whoever was on the drums and started blowing his whistle. Do you remember that? And he was doing like a di-di-di-di, and then on the drum set, and it was such a good beat. I think I've got a video somewhere. I'll have to look for that.
That was a beautiful moment.
It was beautiful. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear. Yes. I just can't believe there were so many people there.
Yeah.
Because I really thought there was going to be nobody there.
It was rammed, wasn't it?
Yeah. There was thousands of people just to see the Chuckle Brothers. It was fucking mental.
It was pretty mental.
Do you remember when we saw, what was it? Was it The Darkness? And they came in the front man come in carried by fucking people through the crowd.
Was it on a dinghy or something?
What was that?
Was he on a dinghy or something?
Yeah, something like that. He was being carried by cunts dressed up as Vikings or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, barbarian.
Well, we've had a good one with secret acts because we had Green Day when we were at Reading.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is one of my favourite. We kind of woke up, we were a bit hungover, we're trying to start having coffee and tea and whatnot.
Yeah.
Is that Green Day? Nah.
Yeah.
I think it is Green Day, And then we just started running.
Yeah. Well, because Haig and I think we'd gone shopping around that time, and we came back and you guys weren't at the campsite.
Oh, no, did we leave you?
But we kind of thought we just assumed you'd gone for a walk or something. So we sat down and was having something to eat, and we heard Green Day on the speakers, and we thought, it's Green Day, cool, and then carried on, and then it went on for a bit. I thought, is this a live recording? And it sounds live. And are they playing right? I think they're playing right now. So then we went legging over. And I think we caught the last 2 songs. But yeah, that was mental. I was just talking about Cancer Bats a little while ago. They're an interesting sort of band where they're everyone kind of knows them, or at least knows the name, but they're not that popular really. They're still sort of their occasion.
I love the Cancer Bats.
So good.
Oh, when we went to that gig in London when we saw it.
That is one of the best nights.
That is one of my favourite gigs ever.
Yeah.
That is so much fun.
Yeah.
They played all of my favourite songs.
Yeah.
They smashed it.
Yeah. And it was in this proper grimy, dark club area, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was no barrier. We were we were basically on the stage.
Basically. That's what you want from a proper punk sort of gig.
Yeah.
That's so good.
But I do remember that was one where you didn't do your job properly, Darlo.
Oh yeah, because
And
we had it.
we got a little bit lost.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy.
It wasn't easy to find.
Me, because I bought the tickets and stuff and thought I'd know. No. It's fucking the Starless job.
Yeah. That was so hard to find though, because there wasn't a sign or anything. There wasn't a queue outside.
It was up some random stairs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like a pub, next to a pub, like round the back.
Yeah, that's it. It was like the sort of back.
But I think we just saw some big lads, with their little MVQ on their arm. Like, that's us.
That's it.
Some big boys with an MVQ. Like, yes.
We just kind of went up tentatively and was like, is this the Canspat Skug? Yeah, mate. Oh, all right.
Thank you. I just like a gig, because, not that I don't like raving, till 6 in the morning. Well, you're in bed at like 12, When you go to a gig, like, it's all shut down, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just go to bed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
where
you do stuff the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
So just lie in bed like comatose.
Yeah. That's where I think Festival did kind of crush me, because that was just an all 24-hour thing almost.
Yeah.
And it got to about 1, and the other guys we went with were still just running around and we were just like, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I've been drinking beer all day. What are you doing? It's like, it's your problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember we had to go. I remember me and you had to go chill out and watch a film.
Yeah, it was Eternal Sunshine was playing, because they had that outdoor cinema thing, didn't they?
Yes, and we're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really cool though.
Yeah, that was because it was in the forest, wasn't it? So it was really.
Yeah, because it was obviously some holiday park place, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that they do
that's what
shit.
it felt like. Yeah.
Which is a great idea for a place to have a festival.
Yeah.
It makes so much
got
sense.
Everything there.
Oh yeah, we went and saw poetry and all sorts.
Yeah.
Remember that? Oh, fucking what's it? Bloody Rammstein.
Oh yeah.
Bloody. Jesus.
I remember your reaction to some of that was just genius.
Yeah, Cancer Bats.
Mm.
Maybe we saw Coal Chamber, or maybe we saw Hacktivist.
Yeah.
Then back to the same stage to see Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
Then it was Parkway Drive.
Parkway Drive. Yeah.
And do you remember someone threw a bottle at him?
Yeah.
Threw a drink at him and he caught it and drank and threw it back. That was fucking mental.
That was so good.
That was so cool. Just like.
So
surprised he didn't just get like a round of applause.
Yeah. Well deserved.
It's a really polite, good show.
Good show, old boy.
Yeah, that was the Rammstein day.
It was.
I don't think I was ready for Rammstein. I think that broke my little brain for a minute there. What's he doing up there?
Well, what's he doing with that?
No, he's not going to put that in there, is he?
And he did.
The abuse that is it their DJ or something?
Yes, the keyboard player.
They put him in a bloody pot and set him on fire.
Yeah.
Just like, mate.
But he loves it.
He loves it.
It's his jam.
It was just him coming over the audience was just so funny.
Oh no.
I don't know, I've seen Slipknot so many times now. Just keep ending up at Slipknot gigs.
Yeah, unintentionally.
What's this? Slipknot?
Slipknot.
Oh, we saw Ally Swan.
Oh yeah,
that was too
good.
big though. It was too big.
Yeah.
It needs to be a bit smaller, I think.
Yeah, it was massive.
But it was cool. It was
very good.
Sick. It was radical, man.
Yeah. I think we were all fairly tipsy going into it. And once we got into the, distinctly remember coming into the entrance and just seeing Martin like cross-legged in a yoga pose, just in the entranceway with like security guards and stuff, and he was just kind of chilling out.
Just chilling out.
Just before.
Yes, no, I remember. Yeah. I remember him being sat on the floor, just kind of like,
just kind of chilling out.
This is where I'm comfortable. You know what I mean?
Preparing.
And everyone was like, "This guy's comfortable. Leave
Yeah.
him alone. Just let him be."
Exactly. Let it be. Ali Pally's a pretty cool venue though. Like when you go in and it's like all the food around and
yeah. Sober up a bit,
market,
a couple of chips or whatever.
Yeah. Sure, I'll have a hot dog. Yeah, why not? I'll have some curry.
Can dip my hot dog in the curry.
Yeah. Oh, talking of food at festivals, I think my favourite was at Festival, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the garlic bread stall?
Oh, yes. Garlic bread stall.
And they had like cheese. You could put cheese and chilli on it, and oh, man.
I don't think you wait until the last day to have the one with chilli, just in case, right?
Just in case.
So that's a bit risky, isn't it? That was one thing about Boomtown. The food was
really banging.
There was this one place we kept going. I can't remember what it was called. But like literally, I went there like every day to have like a sausage sandwich because it was just so good. Like the mustard mayo and stuff, and like the onions. I was just like, yeah, this is me.
Nice.
One of my pals was so shocked because I remember I took to Boomtown. I took like duct tape. Because I was like, you never know when you might need this. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fix.
Yeah.
I love it. That's tip number one. Bring duct tape.
Bring duct tape. Yes.
What else? Toilet roll.
And toilet roll. Toilet roll, duct
and
tape.
Wet wipes. Don't forget the wet wipes.
Wet wipes are essential. Definitely.
And make sure you actually have your wet wipe shower. Because otherwise, you will fucking regret it. You will regret not having your wet wipe shower every morning.
And I'm talking everywhere, man. You got to wet wipe that shit.
Wet wipe it. Wet wipe it. Just.
You feel so much fresher.
Just so much fresher.
Yeah.
It's amazing what a wet wipe will do.
Yeah.
You know.
It works wonders.
Well, I remember there was one year where I did kind of not do the wet wipe shower, and I fucking regretted it. I was like, this fucking sucks. Fuck this. I was like, no.
Oh man, we've only even just sort of barely scraped the experiences.
I know.
We could go on forever.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just being a big crowd of humans. They're all there to enjoy the same thing you are.
Exactly.
That's the best bit about it.
A nice group hug. Free hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never get more high fives in your life. Just got to ask.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you remember at Reading those guys who were like giving everyone a score?
Oh yeah.
Like they were camped along like the kind of road bit, weren't they?
And everyone who
sat
walked
there
past,
giving everyone a score.
That was great.
And do you remember they gave us a crap score?
Yeah.
And I took them to task.
Yeah, and you weren't having it.
And I changed it. I was like, thanks, well done.
Yeah.
Made a great decision.
You're about to lay into them.
Do you mean you're giving me a free?
Take the essentials. Like, you know, I mean, some people do just pack for, like, they're going away for the year.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, you don't need more than one pair of jeans.
No.
You know what I mean? Maybe a pair of shorts.
Yeah. A spare pair of boxers.
And a pair of shorts, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Everyone's in the same boat. Not going to matter.
Don't forget your wellies.
Yeah. Wellies. You know? Yeah, you never know.
Don't forget your wellies. Or wear, like, work boots or like BMs or whatever.
Yeah. Don't bring sandals.
Yeah, don't fuck with sandals. That's a way to. Do you know what I mean? That's a way to get disease right there. But what are you doing?
Or at least get trampled on. Yeah.
You're not at home. Yeah, you're not at home. You're not just popping to the toilet indoors in your carpet slippers. Yeah, sort it out. Yeah, wear shoes everywhere.
Have a word with yourself.
Have a word with yourself. Oh, do you remember a download? It was like the Wednesday. I think it was the first year we went, and it like pissed with rain a bit, and like people like slip and sliding down the hill.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know
and
how.
it was just covered in mud and shit. You're like, no.
Even the last day, I'd be like, that'd be horrendous travelling home in. But the first day,
just day one,
just caked in shite.
That's.
They were playing corn though, so I was like, yeah. They were just blasting out the corn when they were sliding down that hill.
Oh my god, it's so. Don't go glamping unless you've been to I think there should be. You're not allowed to go glamping unless you've been to at least 5 festivals. I think that's a rule. I think that's a good rule of thumb.
Yeah.
But every now and again, I do think like that. Should we splash out a bit?
Just enjoy some luxury.
And just enjoy that luxury.
Might have more energy. Yeah.
Like I want to do the you rent a camper van or whatever. Take one of them.
Mm.
Actually get in a real. Can you imagine that? You're actually in a real bed.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh, the dream. The dream.
The dream.
It's not very environmentally friendly, but
that's really bad. I just kind of went like that to that, but environment's important.
That's kind of how I feel about it. Like I don't really.
It's the previous generation's fault. It's not our fault.
It's not our fault. It's something to do with me.
Yeah.
Promise God.
No. I mean, we do try, with obviously festivals, it's just a massive chance to just ruin the earth, really, isn't it? But I think whenever we've gone, we've been pretty sensible with binning stuff and putting it in the right bin and using our tents more than once.
That's the thing. You never that pissed really, or that fucked up to be not doing that thing.
No.
You know what I mean?
It's hard.
You're probably going to end up on a fucking stretcher.
Yeah, exactly.
Just calm down.
Yeah. I do find it's really hard to get proper pissed at a festival though, because you're just walking around so much, so you're burning it up as well.
Yeah. Actually, I remember there was Boomtown. There was some lads camped near us, and the first night they had it, and they were making loads of noise. And me as a bit of an old fogey at a festival was a bit just getting annoyed now. Didn't hear a peep out of them for the rest of the week.
They'd done it. They'd overdid themselves.
They just gone way too ham on the first night. So,
yeah.
Get an early night, lads.
Early. Got the rest of the weekends.
Yeah, you've got a long old stint, boys.
Well, I love you, buddy. It's nice to see you.
I love you too, babe.
Thank you. And we'll speak again soon.
Aye. Yeah, no, definitely.
Definitely.
Alright, in a bit, mate.